Oh, wait a minute. What's that over there? Oh, I think that's Countess Dracula. That's the one that was chasing me last week in my dream. That dream was real? Oh, what is she doing? She's putting flowers on the grave. Oh, I gotta go see who she's looking at. Yeah, look at the tomb. Come with me. All right, she disappeared. What's this say? Here lies Count Dracula, 1100, and died in 2020 by COVID. Oh no. Survived by Countess Dracula in loving memory. Isn't that something? Oh, it gets spookier. Hey, welcome, welcome, one and all. I'm your host, Joe, without an E. Be sure to like and subscribe. It's free and you'll never miss a video. Now, let's get started with this tour of the graveyard. Hey, happy October! Welcome to my spooky channel and for Spooky October. So I thought I'd just go through, take you guys through a little bit one of our nicer cemeteries here in the New Orleans Metairie area, and maybe get out of the car and walk around and visit some of the grave sites. But this is really a nice place, and just kind of add it to my spooky October. So today is Saturday, October the 22nd. So I thought you guys would like to do this a little bit, and then also stay tuned because I will be going on another cruise, and that cruise will be on Tuesday, a 5-day out of Los Angeles. So I'm going to take a spooky cruise. So here, well, let's get started driving through. The Metairie Cemetery is a cemetery in southeastern Louisiana. The name has caused some people to mistakenly presume that the cemetery is located in Metairie, Louisiana, but it is located within the New Orleans city limits on Metairie Road, and formerly on the banks of the since filled-in Bayou Metairie. This site was previously a horse racing track, Metairie Racecourse, founded in 1838. The racetrack was the site of famous Lexington-Lecomte race, April 1st, 1854, billed as the Great States Race. Former President Fillmore attended. While racing was suspended because of the American Civil War, it was used as a Confederate camp until David Farragut took New Orleans for the Union in April of 1862. Metairie Cemetery was built upon the grounds of the old Metairie Racecourse after it went bankrupt. The racetrack, which was owned by Metairie Jockey Club, refused membership to Charles Howard, a local resident who had gained his wealth by starting the first Louisiana state lottery. After being refused membership, Howard vowed that the racecourse would become a cemetery. After the Civil War and Reconstruction, the track went bankrupt, and Howard was able to see his curse come true. Today, Howard is buried in his tomb located in the cemetery. Mr. Howard died in 1885 in Dobbs Ferry, New York, when he fell from a newly purchased horse. Undoubtedly, the Metairie Cemetery is destined to be the great necropolis of the South. As far as its location, ornaments, care, and poetry are concerned, we say that this great city of the dead is unrivaled. This was written by a staff writer on All Saints' Day, Yesterday's Visitations of Homes of the Dead, New Orleans Daily Picayune, November 2nd, 1877. Might recognize this tree here. If you watched my video, I was being chased by Countess Dracula. And when I did my video, it was so real that this lady I didn't know was sitting over over there. She yells out, "Ma'am, are you all right?" So you guys will have to look at that video. We just have acres and acres of tombstones and mausoleums. And I'll stop here in just a second and we'll get out. As you can see, it's actually a nice place to just go and walk, and some people take their dogs through here and walk, and so when I was making my video and that lady saw me, I couldn't change into my costume right there because they would have freaked out. So I had to take myself over to another spot and change into my Countess Dracula so that I could film for you guys my spooky movie. So aren't these nice? Real big. And then we have this one here, which is under that, so that's interesting. So I think I'll get out here. So 1862, 1895, 1900, 1918, 1917, and the last was 1993. So very similar to almost all of the grave sites in here. All right, let's go this way a little bit. Some of these are pretty old. Here's one. 1838. So it's just a gravestone, but the plot is there. $1866. Here's a really old one. It's hard to see. 1874, 1870, 1804, 1837. Born in Scotland. So, family trees. Metairie Cemetery holds the graves of over 9,000 people. Amongst those, many distinctive persons and families. It includes at least 9 governors of the state of Louisiana, 7 mayors of New Orleans, 49 kings of Carnival, and 3 Confederate generals, including P.G.T. Beauregard and Richard Taylor, son of U.S. President Zachary Taylor. Jefferson Davis, the only president of the Confederate States of America, was entombed here temporarily after his death in New Orleans in 1889. Louis Prima, the world-famous singer and entertainer, is also buried here, as is Tom Benson, owner of the New Orleans Saints. The cemetery was placed on the National Register of Historic Places in 1991, bestowing a great honor on one of the city's most prized cemeteries. This one is 1854, was the first. Born in Italy. So a lot of immigrants have come over and lived in New Orleans. You can also book a tour to see this cemetery because it is a beautiful, beautiful city of the dead. And the tour is about an hour and a half, and you'll be able to see some of the more famous tombs besides what I've shown you here today. Well, I hope you enjoyed a little bit of a tour around this really nice graveyard and a little chance to see Count Dracula tomb with Countess Dracula laying some flowers on the tomb. That was a little spooky. So anyway, I'm done here. So thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on my next little post. We'll be packing with me, getting ready for my cruise on Tuesday, the 25th of October to October 30th. All right, guys. Love y'all. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.